Hey guys, welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. In the last episode we kind of screwed up. I think I didn't really know what I was doing in the top office there, and I couldn't get through the safe painting lock somehow. Let's have a chat with McCluskey, see what he wants to say. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, troll. Mr. Telethrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Ter Terengir and one of the richest men in Seattle. Should I be impressed? No, you go ahead in there and keep talking trash. That should work out fine for you, Drek for brains. You got no money and you got no power, so what do you got? Indigestion. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Alright, let's have a chat with Mr. Quoth here. The fussy elf with the air of a Victorian butler studies you from toes to horns before he speaks. He doesn't like what he sees. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You'll find him in his office. May I look around before I see him? May I look around before I see him? You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. Okay. So I gather we can't head back here. Let's have a quick look around. Is there anything that we can interact with here? It doesn't look like it. We can have a chat with Algernon. What's he doing here? There is a twinkle in Algernon's eye that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamstresses Union. It's good to see you again. There is much to do. What the hell are you doing here? I'm doing what I do, Big Z, providing those in need with the tools they require. Seek me out after you've spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again. Okay, cool. And we're not allowed upstairs. I'm not going to push my luck at the moment. We're just going to head through and see if we can speak to Mr. Telestrian here. As you approach, James Telestrian 3 looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Calculating and cold, a practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your betters mansion. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or a liability or a pawn. And I notice he's got a couple of guys dressed in yellow behind him. Look like they're prepared for a fight as well. He's got his own personal guard. I've been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. Not impressive enough because we didn't get the sample and we got caught, obviously. You've generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours you've accumulated quite a bill with me, sir. How do you intend to settle your debt? We don't have corporate etiquette, unfortunately. Okay, there's nothing smart I can really say here. Would you take a check? First, some instruction. You do not begin a negotiation by admitting that you have nothing with which to negotiate. However, you were considering your tactical situation. That tells me you are more than a mere street thug. Allow me to instruct you further. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live, why you took what you took. I'm interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. It goes like this. Your half-brother Sam Watts hired me to find his own killer. He had a dead man switch. When I find the killer, I get paid. Okay, let's mention the giant insect spirits and see how he responds. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. The young pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you. You're the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestrian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Mary Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive him for his trespasses against me. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you got out okay, Mary Louise. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and that I'll wake up there and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Mary Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead, she shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakim involved. The already cold exterior of James Telestrian 3 turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked ages to this man. We will speak of it later, in private. Now then, Big Z, there are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a man of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I don't know if that is sarcasm or not. Just behave. I was trying to be polite. So we're going to be a part of a committee, apparently. This is a weight in Telestrian's library, a sense of magnitude and of purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth. You are in the presence of history. Okay. Let's have a chat again with James Telestrian. Lady and gentlemen, this is Big Z. He is the troll who saved my daughter and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Her Brachus, what does the representative of the great dragon Loftware have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brachus speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My lord Loftware has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago, as you are aware. Magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak, over the course of 5,200 years as the level of magic grows. Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Big Z, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magically awakened animal like a wyvern or hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's the physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. I really wish I invested in some more of these etiquettes here. I imagine that moving from one plane of existence to another isn't easy. Correct. Perhaps Does German can tell you all about it at length someday. He's got plenty of time to chit-chat. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on the earth late for dinner. Dinner, in this case, being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. Excuse me. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised, such as you'll find at the Universal Brotherhood. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willingly or not. Then it's feeding time. Okay, Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host, while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. I don't like the sound of this. You shouldn't, it's bad. Really, really bad. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find, and implanting more insect spirits into their fresh corpses, again and again and again. The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, Big C. It's an invasion. My Lord Loftware knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in the cycle of the world. So you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early, we merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means, hence Project Aegis. Her Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Luffwer's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula, a fluorescing astral bacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once and can thus affect the insect spirit. Now that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood. Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astral bacteria strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must be first damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with a Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. Okay, I'm not going to say anything stupid here. Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. What makes you think this Project Aegis will actually work? He grins, and his red lipstick catches the light, because it has to. Come on, kid, when fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission, Big Z? Okay. You had me at killing bugs. Show me how to use Aegis and I'll get it done. I'm not going to ask for money here because I've completely destroyed up his building. Let's just go with the first one here. Excellent. He claps his hands as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the way that the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brachus raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note, a warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. We've received 10,000 yuan as well. Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need him to go on the mission. By the way, I'm coming with you, Big Z. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed him last time. Telestrian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Okay, so we've got Harlequin with us. Find me when you're ready to go and we'll bug right out of here. Telestrian, he sighs. Yes, speak with Harlequin when you're ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, you find my assistant Quoth. He is highly resourceful. Okay, so it looks like we get to have a look around here. We've got 10,000 Nguyen now. Another 15 karma points to spend. Speak to Koth to purchase supplies. Let's have a quick look at this. Let's spend a few karma points here. I have the feeling it's too late to spend them on etiquette now. I should have done that earlier. I should have spent more on intelligence earlier. Is it intelligence? Where's etiquette? Oh, it's charisma. Do we get etiquettes here? Is this where we get? Yeah. Okay. So I missed out on those etiquettes. But it's okay. We've got 15 karma available. We're getting ready for a big fight. So what I need right now is, I guess, extra body. Dodge would be good. Unarmed combat is 8. It's probably as high as it's going to go. So let's go for 6 left. Actually, I don't need that. Dodge. We're going to go dodge. Okay, cool. We are ready to go. Let's go and have a look. Where is Quoth? James Telestrian. Have another chat with him. Is there something I can clarify for you? Why was Mary Louise taken by the Universal Brotherhood? He pauses before answering. The host for the Queen is chosen very carefully, as the interactions between the Queen and lead shaman are critical. A family connection between the two roles is ideal, as you have discovered. My father's indiscretion with Melinda Watts. You know that Jessica Watts, the shaman, and Mary Louise are related by blood. I would appreciate if that information remained in the shadows. Now, tell me more about Project Aegis. Telestrian Industries Corporation has been working on Project Aegis for 2 years without fully understanding its use. Lofia did not trust me with the information. My engineers finally met the Dragon's specifications 3 months ago and had just begun the production process when my cousin Lynn hired Shadowrunners to destroy the lab and the factory, leaving us only the sample you stole. How do I use Aegis? My people have weaponized the Project Aegis formula by creating shells which, when fired, propel a high-velocity cloud of the material which should be effective at killing exposed insect spirits. There are more effective ways to deliver Aegis, obviously, but time was of the essence and I needed to improvise. I should go. Indeed. Okay, let's find Mr. Quoth, shall we? There's McCluskey out here. Don't really want to talk to him. Mary Louise, let's have a chat with her. See what she thinks about all of this. I was listening, it sounds bad. Yep. Thank you for everything. It'll be fine. I believe you. You look like you have a question. Why are we locked up at the Universal Brotherhood? Father didn't approve of my boyfriend and tried to scare him off. Something went wrong and Hakim ended up in a wheelchair. Father covered the whole thing up and lied to me about Hakim. He told me horrible things. And I believed him. Oh, gee. Okay. My Aunt Lynn told me the truth about Hakim and how my father lied. She preyed upon my anger. I was so disgusted with him. It was easy for her to get me to leave and join her new family at the Universal Brotherhood. Was it Hakim who helped you in the Matrix? She smiles in love. Yes, even after my father ruined his life and convinced me to hate him, he's still been watching over me, my angel in cyberspace, Baron Samedi. Oh, I see. After we escaped, I told Hakim about the Brotherhood and about the bugs. It was his idea to steal a Project Aegis so you could go back into the Universal Brotherhood and exterminate the bugs. But I don't know how he knew about it. Baron Samedi just knows things. What did Lynn Telestrian and the Universal Brotherhood want with you? Aunt Lynn was very excited to have me there, almost manic. She talked about the inner circle and how I was going to be at its center. She said I would be their queen. The way she spoke, it was as if she'd seen God or something. But it's not God she sees, it's bugs, only bugs. So what did Hakim tell you about us breaking into your father's office? Nothing. I haven't spoken to him since last night. Why? What happened? We went in hard and fast. It got bloody. He hasn't contacted you? No, and I thought he would by now. Did something happen to him? I'm sure he's okay. He was in the Matrix the whole time. That's what I thought. Hakim is amazing in the Matrix. I'm sure I'll hear from him soon. I should go. Hopefully, he is okay. Now, Quoth, I guess, is going to be upstairs. Oh, there's Mr. Quoth there. Are we allowed to go upstairs now? In addition to the Aegis-loaded launchers, we will provide, I'm authorized to outfit you with anything from weapons to supplies to clothing. Okay, show me the outfits first. We have to buy it, do we? I've got 21,000. High-grade street armor. Armor 10 sounds pretty amazing. Is there anything else we want? Drone control +1. Street monk outfit. Move +1. Unarmed combat +1. I think that's what we want, actually. I'm going to go for that. Let's confirm that for now. I'm going to wear that. Remove the shock gear. Well, that gives us strength +1 and HP +5. It's pretty good as well. But I can give that to someone else. Let's have a look at the gear here. We need to go down to the SMGs. I'm probably not going to use them, but we can give these maybe to some of the other crew that we hire. Ingram Smart Gun. Uzi 3. Is this an SMG here? I think it is. It is an SMG. The Smart Gun for 750. Damage 9. Range medium. I'm going to take that along just in case. Some med packs as well would be absolutely fantastic. Some grenades always come in handy. The best grenades you've got, buddy. Cavalier grenade. Cavalier grenade. Maybe a concussion grenade as well. We might need one of those. Smoke grenades never really come in that handy, but I'm going to bring one trauma kit. Premium medkit, premium medkit, premium medkit. I'm going to grab all of those. Drone repair kit. I don't really care too much about the drones. Confirm that. How much did that all cost? I've got no idea. Okay. Let's confirm. Oh, actually. Okay, so how do we hire our team now? Can we head upstairs? I'm not... No, I don't think I'm allowed. Maybe we can have these stairs here. Okay, there's Algernon, Harlequin. Can I not get upstairs? I know I wasn't allowed to get upstairs before. No, I can't get upstairs. Okay, cool. Is there anyone else we want to talk to? I think we're good. So this Harlequin, that's where we start the mission, but I do need to hire some guys. Oh, maybe from Harlequin, I can hire them there. Let's have a talk to Hans Brachus first of all. He does like to chat. We did not allow many opportunities during our briefing for you to ask questions, Shadowrunner. You may ask them now. How did the insect spirits get here? When the membrane between planes thins, the insect spirits reach into the mind of a shaman and begin their manipulation, playing on weaknesses and offering unlimited power if the rituals needed to bring the spirits here are performed. But once a shaman takes on an insect spirit as a totem, they begin an inevitable decline into insanity, slowly losing their humanity. Eventually, the shaman completely succumbs, choosing the contentment and sense of clear purpose that being part of a hive provides. Perform your role, serve your queen, that is all. If Loeffler had seen this before and knew another was coming, why didn't he move faster? Based upon the previous cycles of magic, the first insects are not due to appear for another 700 years. My Lord Loeffler believed he was well ahead of schedule. Something is different this time. It is concerning. What do you think is different this time? Perhaps it is due to the population of humans and metahumans on Earth being so much higher than in previous ages. As a result, the volume of magic created by sentient beings is correspondingly higher. Or perhaps it is the density of the population coupled with the advances of society and technology that has altered things. Magic has never returned to a world like this one before. The density of sentient creatures coupled with the density of information, coupled with a new concept, the technological persistence of memory, heightens the society's existential angst. Thus more people realize how truly horrible existence is simultaneously. That in itself may be a form of magic. Loeffler is studying the question now. Okay. What is it like to serve a great dragon? The German man's eyes narrow. Do not misconstrue my relationship with Lord Loeffler. I do not serve. Where do the insect spirits come from? As the level of magic in the sixth world grows, for lack of a better word, the distance between the various planes of reality decreases. When the membrane between the planes is thin enough, ritual magic may be used to draw beings from one to another. Okay. And we have Algernon here. I guess we can purchase some stuff. Do we have any questions? Were you spying on me at the Seamstresses Union? His eyes widen at the question. You mistake your importance, Big C. No, I was not spying on you until Mr. Telestrian's summons. You were beneath my notice. I saw only a customer. Now, do you require my magic? Sure. We can just cast Chi magic. And Killing Hands is probably the best we've got at the moment. I could buy some elementals, but we'll see what the other guys have got. Let's have a chat with our Harlequin. And where's my team? Okay, we've been given the MK launcher here. I want to add it to my list. Let's send... Okay, I suppose you should know Telestrian technicians only had time to create a few prototype Aegis launchers. I'll be taking one naturally. Another is for you. Treat her well. If you want additional bug splattering firepower, James has agreed to allow one of his personal elite guard to accompany us with the final prototype weapon. And now, let us away. We have a date with Destiny, and she doesn't like to be kept waiting. Don't I get to hire a team? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, cool. So we've got Harlequin with us. Can I have a quick look? He's got a dragon sword. He's got some healing as well, which is good. So he's got the launcher here. We've got the skills, chi casting. So he has chi casting as well, just like me. I've got to bring Coyote along. We've had Coyote basically the entire time. Tier Terengia Ghost. I think we should bring the Ghost. I think we should bring Coyote along. Let's bring her along. Is there anyone else we want? Malik the Mauler. The Nephilim network is here as well. We've got the Ghost. And Elite Special Forces. 60 hit points. He's got no magic though. Ben's the Willow. She's got chi spells as well. A Decker, Niccolo the Mage. Who else have we used in the past? A Madaball 3, that's 15 damage. Babe Muth. We often take Felonious. Blindness, Weaken Armor, aim to Flamethrower 3 for 25 damage. We've taken Sonya before as well. She's got a couple of drones. We've also taken Matthew. Don't know where he is now. Let's have a quick look at the Nephilim network. We've got plenty of new one. A human assassin with a katana. Tom the Troll Brute. Let's get the best mage we possibly can. A burnt out mage. I thought the Nephilim network was supposed to be really good, but these guys are cheapos. They're burnt out. This guy could be interesting. Winterhawk. He's got Killing Hands, Haste, Mana Bolt, Stride, and Flamethrower 3. With some air elementals, which can go well or badly. He's only got 50 hit points though. Oh, here's Matthew the Mage. The Fireball with area of effect. Aim to and heal wound. Oh, yeah, okay. I think I may take Matthew again. He's got the drones, he's got the healing spells. It could be the best option for us at the moment. Urban Shaman. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go with the Shamans. I'm going to go with Matthew again. We're going to do it. We're going to confirm. Head to the Hive beneath the Universal Brotherhood. I think I left a lot of stuff in my stash. The hunt begins. Your return to the Universal Brotherhood is anything but subtle. The team hits the same back door Cody found, and you storm through, quickly making your way into the restricted area and the room where you last met Jessica and first encountered the bug. You stand there together, listening to the sounds of chittering coming from somewhere distant. Harlequin stares into the darkness, humming tunelessly while fingering the sword on his hip. Then he turns, lifts his Aegis launcher to his lips and gives it a kiss. You give the signal and the hunt begins. Okay, so I think this is going to be the final mission here. Oh, we do get to have a look at our stash. So we're going to remove that. Let's remove a couple of these. So we've got the Fischetti concussion grenades. Concussion grenade. The basic trauma kit. Let's remove that. Do I even want this jazz? Increases quickness +2 and action point +1. Yeah, that could actually be pretty good. Jazz could actually be pretty good here. An extra action point for 5 rounds I think is going to be worth it for sure. So we've got the Beretta model 70. Where is the... Did I not take the gun? Where the hell is the gun? Oh, I didn't have space for it. Did I not put it in the stash? Oh, damn it. Okay, well, looks like we've only got one gun. And I can't remove it. So we're going to have to protect Harlequin here because he's the only one who can kill the bugs, it seems. It's going to be a bit of a shame, but I think we can work it out. We've got the Beretta Model 70. I think I want to go for the smart gun here. Let's go with that, and we're going to grab the Platinum Trauma Kit, a med pack here, and what else do we want? Let's go to Harlequin's got a couple of med packs here as well. The launcher and the dragon sword sounds good. I'm going to give him a frag grenade. I've got Coyote. Has got a couple of high explosive grenades, phosphorus grenade, some advanced med kits here as well, which is pretty cool. And we can't change her. She's got some pretty cool weapons anyway. We don't need to change that. Matthew, let's give Matthew the other 2 med kits, I guess, so we can deck him out with med kits. He's got a concussion grenade. We'll give him the frag grenade as well. And Big Z can have the basic trauma kit there as well. And I think we are ready to go. So, yeah, we missed out on the extra gun. I should have sent it to Stash. I thought Big Z was going to carry it along with him, but he didn't. Okay, that side door you found last time you were here was helpful. We avoided all those Universal Brotherhood spa called Yahoos. Telestrian was right. You're a real value add. Thanks, buddy. Harlequin grins a wide, predatory grin, both sets of his pearly white teeth offset by the livid red lipstick around his mouth. Now the fun begins. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so we're ready to go, and we're going to take out these bugs in the next episode. See you again soon for Shadowrun Returns.